Hey,
Tom might be a serial killer.
That's
so they
true.
just mutually start
Yeah, they
serial.
might.
and maybe Tom's hung like a fucking horse. We don't know how big his dick is. We just know that Garth definitely has a big dick.
Right.
Tom's stoned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really, really stoned.
So what does Tom's dick have to do with this, Brent?
I'm just saying he could also have a big dick and they could bond through their big dicks because he's stoned and it was an icebreaker. And he said, "Nice dick, bro." And then he pulls his out and Garth's like,
I mean, based on the cards, I'm going to assume that he's got a
Somebody has to
moderate
win.
dick.
Somebody has to win.
Because otherwise
So-
the card would say a big or
That's
small.
true.
Like
That's
it
true.
gave him no
That's true.
qualifier.
Average.
But he has an
Average size,
average,
Yeah.
like a 3.
But somebody has to win. I mean, this is a fight
Mhm.
to the death.
I think it's going to Garth.
You think it's going to Garth?
I think
Because Tom's really, really stoned.
Not
He's just going to be
aggressive.
giggling. He's
Not
not
aggressive.
aggressive.
He's like,
Garth's
"Oh,
going to be
you're
out
tickling
there
me."
like
Yeah.
with that
And he's a
fucking
serial killer.
hammer.
Yeah.
He's a serial
He's
killer.
already a serial killer.
Is
You
he
know.
killing people with his dick?
It's not his MO though. You know what I mean?
Not his MO, but I mean, this is they're in it to the death.
That's true. And if he's on his home turf, like if he's on his ranch.
Hold on.
You know what I mean?
I just thought of a variable that we need to worry
What's
about.
that?
Mhm.
What's that?
The aggression from Garth over the rumors from Tom.
Oh, yeah.
It's finally come down to it. He's like, so we finally meet.
Exactly.
Oh.
And like the fucking music comes in.
That was
Yeah.
That was
I
horrible.
went for it. I need a drink.
Yeah? Is that what you were going for?
I got dry lips, bro. Yeah, I tried to wet my whistle earlier and it didn't fucking happen.
Suffocate! Lost in the shadows, let the bell ring. Voices strike like a guillotine swing. Suffocate! Cold on the rise, feel the dread we bring. Welcome to the chamber. Suffocate! Lost in the shadows, let the bell ring. Three voices strike like a guillotine swing. Suffocate! Cold on the rise, feel the dread we bring. Welcome to the chamber. Beware the laughter of the kings on the couch, for it is the last sound you may ever hear.
So, Garth Brooks has a huge dick.
Show the card to know that you're not getting
That's right. And is wearing armor made of dried semen.
Oh, wow.
Are all of those like that? Like, I know it's that card, but like, I feel like it wasn't so sexual always, but it seems
Well,
like
they have the adult ones. Those
Yeah.
are the, yeah. That's good, though.
Okay.
You don't like it?
And Tom,
you know, I am.
Brent's offended.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Tom's extra trait is he's a Republican.
Okay.
We can't do politics. Can't even do it.
And, okay, you're right.
Another one?
Repull.
So,
Yeah, that's fine.
repull, yeah. Yeah, because that's not good.
He's an altar boy.
There we go.
That's
There
good.
we go. And he's got a big dick, so he's going to
Yeah.
be after him, too.
And he's really, really stoned.
Oh, man.
He's doomed.
So he's hungry. He's an altar boy and he's hungry.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
going to want that dick.
Yep.
Yeah.
God damn it. Garth
So the
Brooks.
he might, like-
those aren't like fighting traits, though. So this is like, well, Garth has man, how do you get a
armor
big dick
made of
and
dried semen.
armor made of dried
Which
semen?
isn't going to protect you much. I don't
Not from an
think.
altar boy that's grown up on dry semen.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That
Oh
altar
my
boy thing
God.
might really.
Yeah, it might
So
actually
Tom,
be, that
Tom
might be,
could just fucking slurp that fucking that armor.
He get
just
right
the
through that
up.
armor.
Get right
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
The
been-
altar boy.
He's been doing it since age 12.
So the perfect counter for the armor semen
Is that
the altar boy.
Yeah,
card.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And he
what are the
pulled it.
chances that you pulled
Yeah.
it like that?
I know. and then, to be honest, I mean,
So does Tom like get through the semen armor and then blow him to death? Is that how this works? Is that or is he blowing him to a pleasure, get him into like a euphoric
I think it's not.
state?
I think it's not Garth's game, and he's repulsed by it because he just wants to kill him, and Tom
Oh.
just wants to blow him, and so
right.
So Tom starts chasing him.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then he clubs him with his BWD.
but he's like the power of Christ compels you, and he tries to get him away. I don't know. That's a weird one. Now he made it through the armor for sure, but armed with a big dick only, and a guitar.
But that so the altar boy and the armor counter each other out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So
Pretty
now what
much.
we've got left
You got a
is
big
the big dick and really, really stoned. So I think Garth takes him. Garth's a big boy.
I don't think Garth
He's like
wants it.
6'4".
I think they make friends, and it might be a wash. It might be like the first tie because he's like, "Hey, nice dick, bro."
Can he
Because he's
convince?
stoner, right?
Can he convince Tom Segura to kill somebody with him? Because if they can make friends that way, then it's over.
Or do they just Yeah, it might
Or,
not be
hey,
hard because he might be a serial killer anyway.
hey,
Tom might be a serial killer.
That's
so they
true.
just mutually start
Yeah, they
serial.
might.
And maybe Tom's hung like a fucking horse. We don't know how big his dick is. We just know that Garth definitely has a big dick.
Right.
Tom's stoned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really, really stuff.
So what does Tom's dick have to do with this, Brent?
I'm just saying he could also have a big dick, and they could bond through their big dicks because he's stoned and it was an icebreaker. And he said, "Nice dick, bro." And then he pulls his out, and Garth's like,
I think, I mean, based on the cards, I'm going to assume that he's got a
Somebody has to
moderate
win.
dick.
Somebody has to win.
Because otherwise
So-
the card would say a big or
That's
small.
true.
Like
That's
it
true.
gave him no
That's true.
qualifier.
Average.
But he has an
size, yeah.
average,
Yeah.
like a 3.
But somebody
top
has to
dick.
win. I mean, this is a fight to the death.
I think it's going to Garth.
You think it's going to Garth?
I think
Because Tom's really, really stoned.
Not
He's just going to be
aggressive.
giggling. He's not
Not
aggressive.
He's like, "Oh, you're
Garth's going to be
tickling
out
me."
there
Yeah.
like a with that
And he's a
fucking
serial killer.
hammer.
Yeah.
He's a
You know,
serial
he's
killer.
already a serial killer.
Is
You
he
know.
killing people with his dick?
It's not his MO, though. You know what I mean?
Not his MO, but I mean, this is they're in it to the death.
That's true. And if he's on his home turf, like if he's on his ranch,
Hold on.
You know what I mean?
I just thought of a variable that we need to worry
what's
about.
that?
Mhm.
What's that?
The aggression from Garth over the rumors from Tom.
Oh yeah,
It's finally come down to it. He's like, we finally meet.
Exactly.
Oh.
And like the fucking music comes in.
That was
Yeah.
That was
I
horrible.
went for it. I need a drink.
yeah. Is that what you were going for?
I got dry lips, bro. Yeah, I tried to wet my whistle earlier and it didn't fucking happen. Yeah. I'm an excellent whistler normally. I promise.
I was like, what is going on?
If you hadn't done that, implying something flapping in the wind,
Jazz hands?
then I wouldn't have even known what
was
that
wild.
whistle.
That was
Man,
yeah,
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
yeah.
I had cottonmouth. It was cold, guys.
So we're thinking that the aggression from Garth Brooks has
finally,
over this
Yeah.
finally meets Tom.
Yeah.
But what if Tom's a serial killer though? What if Tom is actually more aggressive, even high? Maybe he only kills people when he's high.
No.
I mean, when all the traits are even, I'm giving it to Garth. He's a big
Okay.
boy.
Yeah,
I mean, he's just got the advantage.
yeah. All right, so Garth wins, huh?
He's got that raw cock out, you know. He's showing it. He's showing his manhood.
So you thinking Garth wins too?
I would say so. He's got a
Okay.
bunch of built up fucking aggression from
For
all these
sure.
rumors. It's caused him so much drama.
Mhm.
He has to deal with this for the rest of his life. People at concerts holding signs, "Where's the body's G?"
Yeah.
Every fucking comment on
Yes.
every social media.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now he's
Yeah.
got
He
this
finally
guy.
met him, and
Yeah.
he's stoned.
finally got him.
Yeah.
He's like, "I got you," but I think he's giggly. I think ultimately, it's not Garth's MO, but only because of the rumors, he has
Yeah.
to go ahead and finally get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Garth wins.
All right. Well, how was
That's
that?
the way it goes.
I'm glad I whistled
super
shittier.
fight.
That
Yeah.
wouldn't have been that funny.
That was funny.
The old shitty whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me later in the me later in the mirror just practicing. It's bothered me for the next 20 years, so I can try again on a future show and fail again. No, guys, look.
Look, I can do it.
Have you guys ever tried the thing where you exhale as far as you can and try to yell?
No.
Try that.
What?
Watch. Okay, hold on. Let Dave fucking settle back in. Let's raise my hand. Yeah.
Hand got him.
Hey, maybe I was trying to rope the wind.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't
I wasn't.
know.
I wasn't whistling. I'm fogging my
wasn't
glasses
no-
up from laughing.
His
Look at
glasses
that.
are fogging up.
Look at. I fogged up my glasses. From All right. I was just roping the wind, Dave. All right, Brad's gonna try this
Why am I going to try?
because you don't even know what it is.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So breathe, exhale all the way out, like everything. Push it all the way out, and then try to yell. Did you? That was really your attempt.
What am I supposed to do? You
can
can't.
do
You have
better.
no air.
You can do better than that.
No, yell is like you have to. You breathe in and then exhale. That's the yell. Like
No,
I don't understand.
expected
You do
more
it.
from you. Oh no, I'm excellent at it. I'm as excellent exhaling whisperer as I am a whistler. Yeah,
I don't know.
that was it.
That was it.
It just usually comes out like.
Well, I'm
some
not.
fucking-
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not.
I'm
a
not gay
fucking,
though.
I'm not a fucking mangina.
Damn. Even his exhale yell is good. guy's good at everything. Not fair.
Dave Chen.
That's more what I was looking for.
I had to do a full karate exhale to get
I got
the
nothing. I was
lungs out.
talking shit. I can't do it either, but.
Stupid.
That's all that came out, dude. That was real. It wasn't embellished.
And people are gonna be listening to this and they're gonna be like, "That's dumb." They're gonna fucking do it.
Everyone's
too.
gonna
They're all
try it.
gonna fucking
You
do
just did it, you dumb fucker.
Yeah.
Oh my
Everyone's gonna try it.
god.
You're gonna get the person in the cubicle next to you to do the same fucking shit.
Yeah, oh my god. That's so ridiculous.
That
Well,
was pretty great.
We're all warmed up, though.
We are warmed up.
man.
I'm feeling like I want to try this.
Oh, the
Whiskey.
whiskey. So we got the Dave searched up Tennessee whiskeys because we have a couple
assortment.
bottles. We have a couple bottles.
And if you're watching, you can that is but a fragment that you see behind us of our whiskey wall.
on the other side, we see 3 times as much.
Yeah.
You know what we should do with camera 4? Just put it on a fucking cable one day. You can kind of like fuck around the random cam.
Yeah. And so he was reading off Tennessee whiskeys as I was looking on the shelf for whiskey, and he just happened to say George Dickel. So we do have the George Dickel brought to us by Cyrus Wright, and so that's what we're drinking today. So
In honor
Speaking
of
of serial
Garth
killers,
Brooks.
Cyrus.
Cyrus,
Yeah, that's not a nice name. That's delicious.
Man, that's really good.
Yeah, I think
it is good. And I always back when
Vanilla and caramel.
when we first started, I always hated rye. Like I hated the rye whiskey. And then now, I don't know, it's just something that grew on me. Like rye whiskey's pretty good. It reminds me of a Japanese whiskey. Like a rye whiskey always has a
seems like a little
Japanese
heat.
whiskey.
Like Japanese whiskey always has some heat.
Yeah, a little spice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually Japanese whiskey tastes a little bit
Unrefined.
unaged.
Yes. And that's rye is kind of that way. The double rye, what's the one? The rare Eagle? Eagle Rare?
Yeah.
Double rye? That one's fuck. That's good. That one's really good. We'll have to pull that one out.
Man, I like that a lot.
It's good.
Pretty good.
George Dickel. And it goes with Garth's big cock.
That's right.
So
Allegedly.
Allegedly. According to Super Fight.
Couple things. Patreon. I just want to give a shout out to Tanner, new patron. Gorilla Squirts. Got the squirt symbol. Gorilla Squirts.
Gorilla cum. I think they meant
Gorilla cum or
yeah.
squirts. Could be a chick. It could be.
I don't think a female. Yeah, a female gorilla was a still a gorilla. This is not a silverback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
still
could
a
happen.
gorilla.
Yeah. Tyler McDonald. Do you know Tyler McDonald?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You know Tyler McDonald?
Yeah, of the restaurant empire.
He joined,
of course.
He joined the 69 Club.
Fantastic.
And then
Good on
Gregory Kosterziewski.
He's a hockey player.
He is a hockey player. He's missing teeth. He has hockey hair.
Yeah. What's hockey player?
And he is a czar. So he is he went to the upper echelon.
Big pimpin'.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Both of his dads love him.
Yes.
I'd whistle it if I could, but I can't.
Yeah.
You don't know hockey hair?
Yeah.
In the hockey hair.
You don't know hockey hair?
Tell me more about hockey hair.
He's a hockey hair.
What's hockey hair?
That's part of the Nodcast.
Hockey hair. It's kind of like
It's the whole episode.
it looks somewhat
Hockey
like
hair.
a block of Lego hair.
It's because it's from the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
yeah.
wet in the helmet, and then like hockey teeth. That's where you're missing a teeth.
Right.
Missing a teeth.
Missing a
You ever been
teeth.
missing a teeth?
You ever miss a teeth?
A teeth. A
Missing a
singular
teeth.
teeth plural.
Yeah.
You're the best at that.
I'm missing them tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many teeth you missing?
Singular plural. You got
I
this.
don't got it. My brain just stopped.
You could do ones.
Yeah. And the English professor can't come up with a singular plural joke, then we're in trouble.
Yeah, you're
that means
supposed to
there's
say
none.
it was just ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones is perfect,
Ones,
dude.
that is
That's the perfect one-line answer. Ones. There is no better answer
No,
to
there
that
isn't.
fucking thing. That was fucking.
Ones. How many teeth are you missing? Ones.
That's the best fucking answer.
How many tooth are you?
How many tooth
how many
are you
teeth
missing?
are you missing? Ones. Yeah.
There's no better. I knew you were going to king at that. I told you you're good at it. Yeah. From leaves to knives to ones. You reached the fucking pinnacle of plural fucking mistakes.
Shit.
You did it. That's it.
So
I did it.
good.
I don't have to,
You have to change your Instagram
I don't have to
name
act
now.
retarded anymore.
Yeah, you have to change your Instagram name and free your vernacular. Just let's let it go.
Everyone, I'm not retarded anymore.
I am now an intellectual.
I am now known
Nice to meet you.
for my fabulous vernacular.
Oh man, ones. Oh, that shall go down in history. That was good.
All right, Garth Brooks.
So the topic of Garth Brooks being a serial killer, I thought it was.
I fought it a little bit, to be fair.
You did fight it.
I battled a little bit because I didn't want to do it, and then you guys persisted, and then here we are.
Here we are. Now the bulk of the information,
Because I'm a fan, man. I celebrate his entire collection.
right.
You know what I mean?
So the
Who doesn't?
Right.
in summary, before we start,
When the thunder rolls
I honestly don't know.
and the lightning strikes.
I'm not known to dance, but I do rope the wind.
Mm-hmm.
I walked after midnight. I've done all kinds of stuff, man.
Yep. Chased after my friends in low places.
I know he did low places. I don't think I know.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you know, low places?
To be honest, I'm probably as familiar with Chris Gaines as I am with Garth Brooks music.
I didn't remember Chris Gaines like until I saw the photo.
Did you listen to him as Chris Gaines?
I absolutely did not.
It's fucking mind blowing.
Is it?
It doesn't sound like him, but
It's
it's
beautiful. Like his voice is amazing.
it's really gay, Brad.
It's fucking great, dude. I could like the music isn't good.
He's
Like
been called the
No,
songbird
I
of
watched
generation.
interviews with him as Chris Gaines, but yeah, I wasn't interested.
There's like
in
a couple of music videos that he
I probably
did.
should have watched the music video.
And
We've
they're-
mentioned Chris Gaines so many times in the past across
Have we?
episodes just for random reasons. I
Yeah.
don't know why. And I've gone to the defense for it every time to be like, yeah, but it was for a movie role. But it did change once we dove in on the research because like, yeah, but it was his idea for the movie role.
Right.
And it was his production company,
Yeah.
his fucking
He
storyline,
did it, yeah.
his script. So then I was like, well, that is a little weird though. But the misinterpretation of the public and like the audio, I listened to the whole audio book. I watched that fucking podcast. I watched the author on another podcast. I don't know if we should name people's fucking names these days. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
like
no, we already
Dingo's
got hit.
Gone.
We already get
Are we
hit by the
allowed to
CIA.
say that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the
Dingo's
record-
gone.
We may, if you notice an episode's missing
on YouTube.
on YouTube, if you notice there's a missing episode, it's Dingo's Gone. Because
Right.
Dingo's fucking gone now. It's not
Yeah.
there anymore.
Yeah.
Like we got like legal drama already, like right away. So we may release an episode called Dingo's Gone. Just saying. So
I mean, for the record,
yeah.
though,
just know what it. You just know Dingo's Gone. You know.
you're safer in a copyright issue, like naming the source,
I would think
going
so.
straight in, like this is the author, this is what they said. I'm not attributing any of it to my own ideas. I'm giving
bought
full
the book.
credit to
I
the
read
person.
I listened to the book. I bought the book. Like I feel like we should be safe.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're good. And I watched an interview with the guy.
Yeah. I watched fucking
So-
4 hours of that shit.
Yeah.
Stuff. That great
I'm
material.
just
I mean.
making
Yeah.
up stuff, so it's mine.
Right.
It's not copyright.
Mine.
So the whole starting at the beginning, before we even get to the book or any of that stuff, the comedian Tom Segura and his wife Christina Pazitsky have a podcast called Your Mom's House.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't listen to the podcast, but I follow them on
Just in
TikTok.
clips. Yeah.
So every day I'm seeing clips and it's very funny, very enjoyable. I just don't listen to a bunch of podcasts, so I enjoy seeing them in my feed, but I'm not necessarily going to download them, but it looks like something I would listen to. But more importantly, it looks like something you kind of want to watch because one of their regular bits is they show shit they found online, other viral clips and stuff, and then they bust balls on it and talk about it. So I'm not sure that I want to listen to it in my car or something because you're not going to.
It's funny.
You're not going to
Yeah.
get the reference. Very funny. They're
Yeah.
both very funny people. And Christina's pretty hot.
Yeah. It's Dave's type. We found your
Yeah,
type.
She's
About
she's
time.
hot.
For a little while, I was worried it was dudes.
I believe.
But now we know.
In
Now we
my-
know.
In my estimation.
So who
she's
said it's
very
not
hot.
too?
Well, it could be. It could be both.
Tom's not hot.
No?
No.
He's lost a bunch of weight. He's looking pretty slim.
He has.
Mhm.
But still not hot.
You like a full head of hair.
Yeah, that's all it is.
No.
No? Have you seen, we used to dream about Bradley Cooper. I'm speaking for all of us right now in his deep blue eyes. Have you fucking seen him lately?
No.
I don't know what happened. Like Ozempic face. I don't know what the fuck. an alien body snatcher or something. Look it up. Pull one up, Brad.
He got the Jamie Foxx.
He looks weird.
Really?
Probably for a role.
No. It's like Zac Efron, like Mr. fucking handsome Superman looking dude. That guy's all fucked up too. He went all Simon Cowell and puffed his fucking cheeks up and did a bunch of weird shit.
Oh, it's because he's getting old, dude.
No. Bradley Cooper was a beautiful man. He would age gracefully. That is not graceful, bro. He went from like not that long ago being hot as fuck, because we all agree on that.
Matt?
Yeah, look at him. He looks weird, bro.
He's just getting old,
No,
dude. He's just getting old.
He's done some shit, bro.
It says
He fucked with
alleged
his eyes.
Botox makeover stuns fans.
There's some pictures. That might not be a crazy enough picture. There's some wild pictures.
But
he looks
another
like
celebrity's
he looks like a
black
marionette
teeth-
doll.
Another celebrity's black teeth cause a bigger stir.
Oh,
So
no.
he's not even a big
He's not
issue.
on the top 10 with black teeth.
No.
He looks like a marionette doll. That's what he looks like.
I think he just looks older. He's just older, dude. That's it.
Yeah, I don't see the.
Yeah, he's just older.
No, look at that. Show that to Dave.
He's just older. He's getting older.
Mm-mm. You guys dash my sexual
He's
dreams.
getting older. Just put a bag
No,
over his head when you blow him, dude.
It was Roscom that was in the Bradley Cooper. If I can,
Yeah.
Oh,
if
Jason
I,
Roscom.
If I can detract,
absolutely.
yeah, if I can
Absolutely.
take the attention off of me, giving up on these glasses today.
So these
Kinda
two
cold in here.
on the Your Mom's House podcast, they and rightly so. Like there's a
It
video.
starts with just watching like his awkwardness on social
His
media.
first social media clip where he posts a reel on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking awkward and strange.
He's like, we're here. He's like, and we're gonna. What I've been told is that this is kind of just like having a conversation. And if this is a conversation, I'm ready to have it. It's just like it's. I mean, you know what I
But
think
just
a lot of
these
it is.
weird pauses and grins.
I think he's not really comfortable in an unscripted environment that is just ad lib like that and being on camera like by himself. I think he's someone who's a super control freak and he wants it like this scripted, the production.
Mm-hmm.
When he knows he's doing his thing that he's an expert at. He's the king. He's the king.
here's
He's
the
flying
other
off
thing,
fucking
though.
ropes and
Right,
there's fireworks and guitars.
Here's the other thing, though. He's not like a normal person. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like that.
I
That's
feel
where
like-
he's not. You can tell when he's talking, he's not genuine. So like when he does those social media things, and it's like across the board. Like
Right.
even now, like he normally like when Joe Rogan first started his podcast, it was weird. Like he was kind of awkward and like the video was weird and all that stuff. And same with us. When you start doing
Sure.
video and it's like kind of weird at first, right? But like you get better at it. You start getting more comfortable. You start doing
I don't know.
that
All
his doesn't do. He's just strange,
Right.
Like across the board, strange, like weird. Like you said, weird pauses, weird smiles and smirks, and like
He's like, let's get
very
physical, playing some music. Weird
like,
smile.
strange,
Yeah, weird
like,
smile.
yeah,
Yeah.
like just very strange.
I
So
feel
just
like-
look it up. Look up like his
Yeah.
first reels. Look up his videos.
I feel
just think
like
of social media, like
he
you,
could just be a little artistic. You know what I mean? Like he's an artist, but he might be a little artistic.
I mean, possibly
in a spectral
yeah.
way.
No, I
you know
think
what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah.
He could have smash
I think-
burgers.
He could have smash burgers.
Yeah,
So
I don't think Dave got it.
at one point they start. No, I didn't.
You didn't
Oh
get it?
no, I got it.
I told you you didn't get it. Yeah, I knew
they-
it kick in.
They eventually they keep watching his videos on their podcast, and then they ultimately start to make the claim that Garth Brooks is a serial killer
Right.
because he's so creepy on these
It's
videos.
some shit you would say, yeah.
Right. So, and this really starts to show the power of an influencer,
Yeah.
right? In today's
Even
era.
at our level, we've made funny little things and things. There have been googly
Sure.
eyes across grocery stores on
Sure.
hot sauce bottles.
Yeah.
Like the weirdest little things. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
at that level,
So
you know.
there's like, I mean, they're like looking at him, Garth would post a social media post and then there'd be thousands of comments and like, a small percentage are people actually responding to the video and everybody else is, where are the bodies, G?
Yeah.
And asking about where he's hiding the bodies and how many people has he killed.
Yeah, in
And it
those
just
videos though,
blows
he's
up.
like he talks weird, and then he smiles like overly smiles.
Yes.
Like it's not like a normal smile. He's like
it's like if your mom
Like,
told you like smile for the
have
picture.
you seen the movie Smile?
Like smile and then
Yeah.
the kid
Right.
smiles. It's
like
very
fake smile.
yeah.
It's super fake, and then like it's like almost like he's trying to mimic a human being.
right. No, that is what
You know
it
what I
looks
mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like he's trying to like like be human, but he's not, or something.
It looks like
weird.
there's
He's
the,
just
it
out
looks
of
like
it.
the uncanny valley exists.
I have to say though, for like I watched Friends in Low Places. Like there's like a 6-part series where he's like making a bar in Tennessee called Friends in Low Places. I only got to episode 4 because I just ran out of time. But he seems a lot more normal and personable on that shit. But I think there's also
It's scripted.
editing, multiple takes, possibly scripted.
True.
You know, he's with a crew and they're like, all right, guys, right now we're going to walk up and see the lights for the first time. And I want to tell you, and he could just do it over. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where on the social media thing, I think he feels like it's a one take go. I got to post this thing or something. And he's trying to go. And we got to see some of the one takes.
But it also even gives you not many podcasts these days are just a single dude doing a podcast.
Yeah.
It's usually multiple people on the show as the hosts, or it's always someone doing like a long form interview, because that shit is kind of weird and awkward.
It's hard.
That's I'm just fucking talking.
Yeah.
That's what I said,
and
though.
trying to
but
do- so
I've
it's
watched,
like-
there's plenty of people who do talking head stuff. You know, they're like in front of a monitor, they're talking, they're doing something, whatever. They're showing you something, they're teaching you something, whatever it is. And if you watch their first videos, as opposed to,
They're rough.
I mean, look at even like somebody like Mr. Beast, right? Huge, millions of followers, tons of money, probably one of the most famous, YouTubers there is. And his first videos were terrible. He was like a little autistic kid, like doing the stuff. And then all of a sudden, like he just gets a groove.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you change, your personality changes. You understand like what's happening. Garth Brooks doesn't do that though.
Right.
Like he's a very strange.
I don't think it makes him a
character.
killer though necessarily.
No.
But there is some crazy correlation.
But I mean, also, even looking at that,
I'm just saying, like, not that makes him a killer, but I mean, like, that's what makes it funny, and that's where you
exactly,
can draw
exactly.
the energy. I think that he gives off is very strange.
And then the reality of it becomes, okay, how many like super talented artists would look like a complete fucking freak stick if you're trying to interview them?
Oh, a lot
because
of them
they're just not right. Like
they can sing like a motherfucker, but they can't have a conversation.
Right,
maybe.
right. So even like it got super bad because it just blew up. It's been happening for years. And at one point I think this was on Rogan, Segura was talking about the fact that he has a mutual friend who's a celebrity who's friends with Garth Brooks. And he had just spent like a weekend with Garth Brooks or something. And Tom was like, does he know? And he was like, oh, he fucking knows.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely he knows. And he was like, does he seem mad about it? And the guy was like, he seems like he doesn't care at all.
He said, does he hate me? He said, Garth doesn't hate anyone.
Yeah, Garth said, I don't hate anyone.
Yeah, I don't hate anyone.
That's strange.
Right.
But then he said that Garth pulled out his phone and started scrolling through videos and played a video that's out there of Tom Segura playing basketball.
Have you seen that video?
No.
And the results of the
he
injuries?
takes a rough fall and breaks his arm, and he's just laying on the ground screaming. And I guess Garth Brooks looked at their mutual friend and said, karma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it got to him enough that he saved a video of him breaking his arm on his phone.
Because
You know
he's
what's
watching
crazy?
that shit. Like, he's like at night before he goes to bed, he's jerking off and he's just watching him break his arm.
Because if you
Like
think about it,
as he screams, he's finishing,
Garth Brooks is as close to Michael Jackson as it comes for like country.
country,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
Sure.
like that kind of country famous. As far as country music's concerned, he is like the Michael Jackson of country music.
Okay.
So he's at some crazy level to have like Tom Segura be to him probably this annoying fucking like person that's like,
Well,
what do you do again?
I
Like,
mean, the
comedy?
massive fame, like there's levels, right? So like Garth Brooks, like
like
Tom
he's not
Segura,
even famous to Garth Brooks.
Yeah, it's like us to Tom Segura,
Yeah,
right?
right. Yeah,
Like
fair.
And then Tom Segura to fucking Garth Brooks is like he's like not even on the radar,
Even like I was like thinking about the whole Chris Gaines thing, and anybody who doesn't know, Chris Gaines was an alter ego, this Australian kind of emo-ish rock musician, eyeliner, and Garth Brooks
dark
like
hair.
portrayed him. He recorded an entire album, and the concept of the album is that it's Chris Gaines' greatest hits over the past 20 years. And he recorded multiple music videos. He actually hit in the top 5 on the Billboard 100 of Chris Gaines songs, which is wild.
But I wonder if people didn't know that it was Garth Brooks and it was just as Chris Gaines.
They might not have known. They might not have known.
I don't know.
But the thing is, like this also speaks to different industries. So he's the king of the fucking mountain in country music. But welcome to Hollywood. right? He's assuming like anything that he wants for a new music video for his next album, his studio is going to bend over backwards, his record studio, and do whatever the fuck he wants him to do. But when it comes to the fact that he just wrote a script and he's doing these music videos and recording all this stuff on his own dime to put out as PR for this movie that hasn't even been signed with a movie studio yet, you're swimming in different waters.
Yeah.
A movie studio doesn't give a fuck how many
Unless
albums
you're going to
you've
self-fund
sold.
the whole thing.
Like, exactly. And even then, studios aren't probably going to pick it up until after you've filmed the entire thing. So I think there was a really good chance. Welcome to Hollywood. You're like 1 in a billion chance the shit that you wrote is ever going to get turned into a film in Hollywood. And I think that was probably what he faced, which was probably extra humiliating because he thought he had all the fucking power as this country
I think
god.
Brad could pull off a soul patch for the record.
Dude, I just pulling up the cover art for the album. And it does say Garth Brooks as Chris Gaines. I feel like I'm in for a magic show.
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks like Chris Angel.
straight up
No,
Chris
very
Angel,
much.
like-
Very much.
Yeah.
He looks like a watered down Trent Reznor from the same era.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the look he's going for.
Yeah, Trent White Bredsner.
Yeah.
But if Jim Carrey had done it, we would just be like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
but Jim
super
Carrey's a
like
comedian,
character. He's like, oh, I'm going deep on this.
I mean, that's the
Character-driven,
difference.
Like, dedication.
Like Jim Carrey or fucking somebody like that, like the kind of comedian, like whatever. But like somebody like Garth Brooks, who's kind of straight edge, like
People jump across
country.
from acting to music and back and forth and shit. He's just trying. You know what I mean? And it's weird.
And it's like, and there's other examples. I mean, we've had like, and they tend to always fall on Letterman. Like Joaquin Phoenix was recording a
rapping
movie
shit and all
where
that.
he was rapping and like playing, I think he was playing a version of himself that was like, that might not be the case, but he was a rapper and he was very quiet and
he's
very
also an
pensive,
actor.
but he was fully method acting and he was in this mode, and Letterman had him come on and he was still in that mode.
Yeah.
And then even like way back, like in the early 90s, Crispin Glover was on there and he was in character for the fucking, I
He's
can't
a
remember
weird
the name
dude,
of the
though.
movie, but this was extra weird.
Yeah.
And he's all wearing these bell bottoms and crazy stuff. And he's talking to Dave. He looks like he's fucking spun out on coke because that's exactly what the character is like in this movie. And the movie is about him and his cat dies. And he puts the cat in an ice chest in order to get it to the proper place to bury it. And he gets stuck in the desert and the fucking ice melts. And he's now got a dead cat in the cooler. And it's fucking super bizarre indie film. But like then he's on Letterman. And he's all, you probably don't even think I'm strong. Do you want to arm wrestle? And Dave's like, no, I don't want to arm wrestle. He's like, I'm strong. And he's like smacking his own arms. And he's like, look, I'm strong. I can kick. And he jumps up and starts like doing like scissor kicks like towards Dave Letterman, who's on the other side of the desk. And Letterman fucking bounces.
Yeah.
He's just like, we'll be right back. And he's like fucking out of there because he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Remember when Bobcat fucking caught the couch on fire and all that crazy shit?
Oh, Bobcat's crazy though.
Yeah, dude.
That guy's insane.
So
He's a
there
band
are
of the voice.
other
I can't
examples.
do his voice,
no,
though. Like,
nobody
he's
can.
I
fucking
can whistle if it
crazy.
helps. Can you whistle? Like you guys have a fucking you got jazz hand.
You ever seen Brent Whistle? Because you have to say it's not. Have you ever heard Brent
Yeah, I
Whistle?
have to see
It's,
it.
have you ever seen?
It's a
Brent
visual
Whistle.
spectacle.
So spectacle.
You guys just you wait till my next whistling album comes out. It's gonna be spectacular.
So all this goes around, and then
What's it called? Whistleblower.
Reddit
It's called
picks it
Jazz
up.
Hands.
Yeah,
Jazz hands.
Reddit picks it up and runs with it, which I think is probably the only reason it got as big as it did.
We should have checked
Is either
4chan.
Reddit or 4chan had to
4chan
have gotten
would
behind
probably,
this fucking thing. But so the next thing you know, like people are starting to actually research like Garth Brooks's tour schedule and missing people and murders and trying to find correlations. But
Well, and
between
the
the
closest
two.
they've got is like he's in this place. People have went missing. There is no like substantial evidence. Like it's very like
There's some stuff where he's like
It's not
15,
even, like-
15 minutes away. There's some stuff.
no,
but-
that's fine.
Yeah.
but there's probably somebody going missing right now outside.
Right.
Then we're here. You know what I mean? Like so it doesn't like.
I got
there's
shit
no
to say, but I'll just let it
correlation, like-
run for a little while before I get to that. But like, just to at least hear the dates and hear the coincidences and see the work that the people did to like line up these dates. so that you can make a
But-
call on it. But
So-
like,
I'm just saying anybody on any tour date,
Yeah.
You could probably find.
I mean,
stuff.
if they're traveling around all these places, they're
Yeah.
gonna be missing.
could be any
people.
roadie. There could be some roadies
Yeah,
been with
could
him.
be
Exactly.
The roadie. Could be the roadie.
Yeah.
Could be the roadie.
Could be the bass player.
We just solved.
Yeah.
like fucking,
We just
you
solved.
know.
It. Yeah, bass players are weird.
Yeah. So
Always
there's a.
It could be Trisha Yearwood.
It could be
I'm starting that one. I know you heard it first here.
Yeah, she's fat now, isn't she?
the info that
Eating
I
all the
got.
bodies.
Yeah,
Eating.
that's the signs they need to hold up at her
Yeah.
concerts.
I heard,
eating all the
I heard
bodies.
she's been cooking them at the restaurant at
Yeah.
Friends in Low Places.
Bro, that's fucking wild.
So there's a podcast or a YouTube channel. I don't know if it is a podcast called The Connect with Johnny Mitchell. And he has as a guest Matthew Cox, who's the host of the Inside True Crime podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And he is the co-author of a book that's about this entire
What was
issue.
he in jail for? I
don't know what he was in jail
I
for.
don't know either. And the other dude was still in jail when they were writing it.
But the so and the YouTube video of him getting interviewed is like 2 hours long, which is like 2 hours too long.
Yeah.
Like it was an unfortunate interview. I mean the as soon as I was, it's
I
like,
watched another one with a different guy that was better than the one that you guys were watching. I found another one on accident
Okay.
when I was trying to go back to finish the first one. And then I was like, oh, this one's better.
okay.
It was better. But the thing is, once you listen to the audiobook, that interview,
It's the same. Like
is
he's
the
just
audiobook.
regurgitating the information.
it is the audiobook.
Well, so here's the
Yeah.
thing, and
It's
having
the
not
highlight.
having not read the book or listened to the audiobook, and the book is called what? Bodies in Low Places. or something?
Yeah.
So in this two hour interview, just regularly, like he would be, he would ask like, what city was that in? And the guy's like, I couldn't remember. Oh, well, what were the dates on that? I don't know. And like,
you'd think he would add
he
notes,
fucking didn't
like,
know
yeah.
anything that was in there. But then as he's talking, he talks about the fact that he co-wrote it with his previous cellie from prison who is still in prison. And that
Maybe by
they
co-wrote,
hired-
he made sure he hired the researchers and got the publishing done. And
That's
he's like
the thing.
the man
So
that made it happen.
He hires two researchers, which at
I think he
that
read it. He
point,
probably read it.
He probably read it, and he probably wrote it. I mean, if you can only make so much money if you're in jail. So if you
He's on
did-
the outside,
if
so
you did
probably
write
had to
if you did write
co-write
a
it,
big
yeah.
book, you're not going to make any money from
Yeah.
it. So I would want my friend to be like,
To
you wrote it,
co-write
and then
yeah, when you get out, it'll be here.
yeah.
You're good.
So he co-wrote the book with somebody else, and they hired two researchers to do all the research. So all the evidence that's assembled about him doing this on this date, and Garth Brooks was here, and this person went missing, they didn't even do the research. And if you're not doing the fucking research, you don't know any of the content.
Yeah.
Like he's not going to know the dates, and he's not going to know these names because that's where you learn that shit.
He was
You know
stumbling
what
to
I
remember
mean?
that Garth Brooks was born in Oklahoma.
Right.
So
And even when they talked about Chris Gaines, they were talking as if it were serious.
Yes,
they
and I
were.
was
They
like,
didn't
these
even
motherfuckers-
mention the fact that this was all PR for a movie that never got made. They were acting like this was like signs of sociopathy because he's now acting like this Australian guy. And it's like, did you not? This is a film.
Yeah.
this was a
I mean,
PR
there
move
is
for a
that, like
fucking
we-
film.
like we
you guys
talked
remember
about,
that time
though, he
Christian
did-
Bale acted like a bat?
yeah, look how crazy
That
was
crazy
that.
fuck.
Yeah.
But so yeah, he couldn't remember names or dates. So I mean, whatever,
Take
no
it
harm,
for
no
what it
foul.
is,
He
yeah.
didn't really, I don't think he really substantially wrote the book, but he's the one who's
We
doing
went from
the,
should we mention the author to let's just destroy
yeah,
him. We'll see what happens.
yeah, we'll see what happens. But
Darth Crooks coming
yeah,
up.
that's right. So, but he says, like in the interview, and again, I was hoping that you might have had more from the book, but he basically says there's too many coincidences, and that it leaves him at too high a probability. He says that they were looking like if there was a gang murder, if there was whatever, they took those murders out of the equation.
Well, I would hope so.
They said that there was no evidence that any of the murders that they thought were his had anything to do with like sexual assault. So any of them that had any sexual assault involved, they took those out. So they weren't just
They
like
definitely-
grabbing every murder.
They rule out
were
the far-reaching things, but the problem is like with the audiobook, it's all these cases. They go through like, hey, here's an example in this state, in this city, at this time, it was 15 minutes away. But man, they say it very matter of fact. They say Garth arrives at the fucking blah blah blah, and then they're finally like, but they say some things like he was there 15 minutes before Garth took the body, put it in the thing.
How do they know that?
Well, I'm just saying, if it
Like
was
that-
like that's
that's
some
the
serious like slander things. Where why
accusation.
why
Yeah.
wasn't there a rebuttal from Garth or his camp or his whatever
Who knows?
to be like, yo, I'm going to sue you? And a lot of people say because if he sues back, it opens him up for discovery.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then they have to go, oh, well, there's this legal
you might
case.
just leave it
Like,
because
was
it's
that
not-
slander? Well,
it's-
let's look into it. And it's like, oh fuck, now they
you might
found
just
something.
you might just leave it though. I mean, either that or you just leave it because it doesn't matter.
But the other problem
Like, it's not
is-
hurting record sales. It's not like there's not like his fans aren't like, oh my god, like this thing's popping up. It's like no, it's a very niche like thing where it is funny, and if it's true, it's crazy. But for the most part, it's unsubstantiated evidence, and it's not even really evidence.
But on most of them, they're like, was there a blood-drenched concert tour T-shirt shoved between the seats? Was a copy of No Fences crushed and broken on the floor, covered in blood and hair? We'll never know. But what we do know is Tommy Thompson was never seen again. I swear to God,
Christ.
there's about 20 of those bitches
Oh
in
my
audio.
God, dude, that's
Every time it happened,
brutal.
I would be like, Jesus Christ, speculation. Like, this
Yeah.
is like, was there a blah, blah, blah? We couldn't verify it. And
Was
it's
there
just
a murder
allegation.
weapon put
we
in a
couldn't
guitar
verify
case?
it, but Cindy Swanson was never seen again.
Yeah.
It was
That's badass.
It was a bunch of those, dude. And I swear they said shit like, was there a blood-drenched fucking concert T-shirt?
Wow.
Did he shove him in a suitcase and fit him into the tour bus? And I'm like, I mean, and it's always like, well, Garth, ran the show. He could just borrow an employee's car and take off. And he wasn't accountable to anyone. He could easily, no one could ask him where he's going because they couldn't. He was like the star. But it's like, yeah, but are you going to fucking fold
They
up a
do
body?
say-
You still got to get someone. They saw him take a girl into the bus.
Yeah, somebody
You know
has
what I
to
mean?
see. Yeah,
Someone
Right.
sees you take a
Some-
girl in the bus and she doesn't come back out, but you bring a suitcase and shove it under the bus and then tell your roadie to load it on the plane to fly it back to bury it on your
Yeah,
fucking property.
come on.
Get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Why is this so heavy? It stinks.
Yeah.
It was at 35,000 feet for a little while and maybe
It's
it stayed
leaking.
at temp.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
leaking.
mean? Like, no. I just don't think it's reasonable.
And they claim that there were 120 people missing and 80 murders in his wake.
Like some of the shit where it's like, oh, they were found in the
It's a
car by
lot.
the river, or it was like on the tour, like 2 miles away. Some of that stuff, but dude, a lot of them were like, nah, man. Anytime he had to like fit him in a suitcase and put him in the bus, no,
That's a lot of work.
Negative. But if it was like a car or down by the river they were found, or
Yeah,
close to this boot store he used to work
you
at,
would think that they would leave them there. They're not packing them up and taking
but
them
also
back.
3 other dudes worked at the fucking boot store.
Right.
I feel like I could throw shit at a calendar and then choose those dates. And any person, the thing is, let's say a truck driver, right? They're all over the fucking place.
Yes.
And they are likely fit the profile of a serial killer. But if I had the dates from the dispatcher for the truck driver for fucking Vaughn's, I could fucking line up some murders and do the same thing. I could be
For
like,
sure.
was there a fucking packet of bacon, headed to Albertsons, shoved between the seats? We won't know, but Tommy Thompson.
And then you take someone who's like sold 170 million albums and has been on tour constantly since what, 1991?
Yeah.
Like that's so many tour dates everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Well, yeah,
once you have
that's
that
what
kind
I'm
of
saying.
spread, the
It's-
probability is, someone probably died tonight here. We're
Right,
here.
yeah.
It was 2 miles from us.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? We cover serial killers. Like it fits our MO.
right.
Like, will we know? We'll never know. We couldn't substantiate it. We couldn't prove it. But what we do know is that person died.
Were
2
they
miles
wearing
from
a
Yeah.
Sofa King hat?
Yeah.
Their name
exactly.
was a singular plural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Sofa King playing through their earbuds when they took their last breath? We'll never know.
I'd
We'll
like to
never
say
know.
yes, but we can't.
That's the problem. It was like maybe somewhere in the fucking like subtitle it says satire or something, and they're getting away with it because it's presented as such.
Because even on that long form interview, I just kept waiting for give me in 2 hours, give me 3 strong cases.
We're like, whoa.
that are like
Or even one.
They had
Like-
one.
It was
They
like
had
15
one.
minutes from his house or something.
They
You're
had
like, well,
one
close
when
to
he
his
was
house.
like a bouncer when he was in college, like someone who lived in the same neighborhood and was near that used to go to that bar.
No, it was more
or
like,
something.
did they frequent the bar? Had Garth met her before? It's like, we'll never know. It's like,
Yeah, I don't know. If he could give me one, then
Right.
It's like a buddy of ours said, like, if there was 500 people called in and said they were abducted by aliens, if even one of those is true, well, aliens abduct people, right?
Right.
If even just one is true,
Right.
So if you could find something with some substantial evidence, But there's nothing.
I mean,
Like,
did
there's
Garth
no-
kill a hooker in Vegas one time? Fucking maybe. It's been 30 years and
But
he's
we'll
lived a
never
rock
know.
star life.
Yeah.
Right.
But we will never know.
Never know.
But
We'll
hookers
never
were
know.
murdered in Vegas.
Yes.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Probably 15 minutes from him.
And I mean, let's be real. I didn't do as much research as the guy that wrote the book. Maybe I fucking did.
You
I don't
probably
know.
did.
I watched.
You didn't do as much research as the researchers who did.
No,
I
the
watched.
researchers. Yeah.
I watched 8 hours. If we count it up,
Oof.
like, I watched the interview and the interview. I didn't quite finish the first interview. Finished the second interview. Watched 4-hour episodes of the fucking Friends in Low Places.
Yeah.
And then listened to an audio book over a period of fucking a week. Every morning on 1.5 speed. And I am not.
This is the
convinced.
guy. He didn't even want to do this. And
Well,
he's
I was like, you know what?
Listen
Yeah.
to 72 hours of I was trying to figure out.
Because I was like, I don't want to
Dun,
do
dun,
it.
dun.
But the reason I didn't want to do it is because I felt like there's nothing there. You know what else I tried to do? Fucking Chat GPT, that motherfucker. I was like, hey, give me a list of every Garth Brooks song ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's too much. I can't. I was like, bitch, I didn't say.
That's-
What do you do? Are you?
'Cause you're not
I said,
paying for
are
premium.
you busy? And it was like, I'm not busy. And I was like, okay, give me the titles for the first 5 albums, because what I wanted to do was make a correlation between funny titles, which there are.
Yeah.
If Tomorrow
Definitely.
Never Comes,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So that's for sure, right? What was the other
But,
one?
but have you heard the lyrics to the song though? Like, I'll never get a chance to say I love you. Like, it's like
Friends
a
in Low
love
Places.
song. Friends in Low Places, not really.
It's a grave. It's like I got friends in low places,
Not really.
6 feet
no,
under, maybe.
no, he's saying like
He's
like,
at a wedding
well,
talking shit to his wife's new husband.
yeah.
Thunder rolls, someone dies.
Thunder rolls. Yeah.
He murders the wife or whatever. There's a bunch of shit in there, but ChatGPT, it was
love
like, well, it's
songs.
copyright. I'm like, bitch, just tell me the title. I'm not trying to sing it. I just want to. I said I
What
own all these
ChatGPT do you
CDs.
have?
I said I
Hey,
own all these CDs.
Are you using the app or are you
The app,
going on?
yeah.
Oh, that app's terrible.
On the
You have
computer,
to go to
you
the
do it?
web.
It's
You got to go to the web.
It's weird that it's
Go to the
different.
website. Oh, it's
so I
different.
argued
Totally
for a
different
long
AIs.
time. I said, hey,
Absolutely.
I said, okay, you know what? Give me any song title from every fucking from the whole discography where a character, a subject
I'm gonna do mine
died
right
in one of
now.
the songs.
Oh.
I was like, and it was like 3.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, because like Summer, someone dies. Thunder Roll, someone dies. There's some stuff, but it's like it wasn't that much. But God, I had to battle ChatGPT. So on top of watching all those hours, and on top of listening to the entire
12,
audiobook,
12 people an album are dead in fucking Dr. Dre land.
yeah, they're killing people left, right. But those motherfuckers might have killed some people.
Yeah, that's
maybe.
true. That's true.
Yeah, they might have actually
You
done
never-
it.
Yeah.
Those are true stories.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All I'm saying is I actually did a lot of research because I was so against the topic. Because I didn't want it to fall totally flat.
Right.
And so what I was trying to do was be like, okay, if there's something fucking to it, let me find it. And that's not counting on watch like Rogan and Segura talking about it, Segura and his wife talking about it, Segura being on other podcasts talking about it, other podcasts talking about it.
Right.
Like just little snippets, like little 10-minute, 4-minute things. I just don't fucking see it, dude.
There's
I
no
don't see
there
it.
there.
And who knows? Maybe we find out in 2 years, it all gets uncovered and I'm fucking wrong. But as of right now, it's just mostly speculation.
Yeah.
It's correlation for whatever, but
So my chat GPT didn't give me any problems. I said, can you give me a list of Garth Brooks songs that had someone die in the lyrics or is about someone dead? And it said, yep. It says Garth actually has quite a few songs where
this
someone just
motherfucker,
dies.
I can show you mine.
I'm telling you.
It was like, well, it said, do you want me to go through the whole discography? I was
So-
like, that's what I asked.
Look, no,
So-
listen. I've recently discovered this. ChatGPT has fucking moods.
Yeah.
Like I use it
Mine's
like
great.
when I'm grading papers, and we use software called Turnitin, which gives you a percentage. It uses its own AI to give you the percentage that it thinks was written by AI, so it can bust students who are using AI. So as soon as I see Turnitin busted AI, I put it through another checker called Quillbot, and then I put it through GPT-5 to get their percentages.
Damn, on every
And
fucking paper, you got to do that?
I should, but I only do it on the ones that Turnitin busts
Right.
in the first place.
Right.
And then I'm like, because you're going to get a 0.
Yeah.
And just so you know, because then everybody's like, oh, well, Turnitin might have problems. And I'm like, well, here's Turnitin, here's Quillbot, here's GPT-5.
Yeah.
Like, what
You're
are you
busted.
going to do?
Yeah.
But when I was grading this last batch of papers just a couple of weeks ago, there would be like a day where I would put papers into GPT, and it was like just fucking had a hard on for him. It was like, I think these are 90% plus or minus 10% written by AI. And the next day I was grading more and putting stuff in, and it was like in the 30%. Now Turnitin gave all of these 100.
Right.
Well, it's 'cause
And then
you
I
get-
started to
you-
go
you
back.
get different AIs. That's
No, I
why.
know, but I started to go back
Yeah.
and then on the next day it was even lower. So I started to go back to the first day the ones that GPT said were super high, and I put them in GPT, and GPT was giving them all low ratings. And then the next day I took the ones that it was giving the low ratings and put it in GPT, and it was giving them super high ratings.
Yeah, dude.
So it's like it's not a database. Like this is an AI. Like it's got moods
never
and
get fucking
opinions
sassy
and
with
fucking,
the GPT.
No,
but
I
was
do.
like,
I get.
it
and
said,
like,
would you
Listen
like
here,
me to do
bitch.
it?
Listen here, bitch.
I was like,
I was asking. I was asking it the other day to I had some ideas for an in-class project, and I wanted to see if ChatGPT could make it better. And I told it what I wanted to do and said, what would you do to improve this? And it came up with something, and it was like, so take all the students will have different colored Post-it notes, and then put these questions on the board and have them write responses on these Post-it notes, and then they'll put the Post-it notes in clusters on the board. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do colored Post-it notes. I don't want to do clusters on the board. So
struck a nerve with the colored.
Yeah. I said refresh it, and it said so. Okay, so
Grandpappy came out.
It said,
we ain't doing the colors in here.
It said use 2x4 note cards. And same exact thing, but use 2x4 note cards and have them use different colored highlighters on the words, and then and I'm like, enough. I'm not doing colored note cards. I'm not doing whatever. And then it was like, okay, so have them open up, and it said whatever software, because it's got embedded digital note cards that you can use and sort by color. And I'm like, enough with the fucking cards by color. How many times do I have to tell you I don't want fucking cards by color?
It just kept
best
giving,
way,
it wouldn't
it kept
fucking
just
let
giving
it
me
go,
3
dude.
songs. I was like, hey, do all the songs ever. And it was like, you want me to go through the whole discography? I was like, that's what I fucking said the first time. I did ask you that. I said, unless you're busy. And it's like, no, I'm not busy at all. And I was like, ooh.
Mine,
I feel like I shouldn't have
gave
done
me
that.
the songs and then give me a breakdown on what they're about.
Yeah.
Dude, I had so much
No, it
trouble.
depends.
I'll let you read
They
that
got
first.
moods, dude. They got moods.
Yeah, so I'll just go through them real quick. There's not a ton of them, but so because you could say well, the Thunder Rolls had death, and that was it says the darkest one, which is domestic violence, revenge, the dance, which that one it says it's often tied to soldiers, loved ones, and anyone who was lost too soon. So that
song's full of conspiracies. You know what's on there?
One of the most emotional.
The Challenger astronauts dying, JFK dying, Martin Luther King. That whole fucking song video is just a bunch of government fucking cover up shit. When you watch it, I was like, oh man, it's lost its sentimental value.
If Tomorrow Never Comes, so that's the one. But it's about dying too soon. Like if you die and not being able to tell your loved ones you love them.
But his albums are standing outside the fire. You could say something about that.
The beaches,
the chase,
the beaches of Cheyenne. It says a full-on tragic death story. Yeah.
And none of these sound anything at all to do with the
unanswered prayers,
Tomorrow
not
Never
directly
Comes.
about death, but references people in relationship long gone.
I even tried to just say, hey, okay,
yeah.
fine. Give me some funny correlations between song titles that could have to do with murder or killing, just to make the word association.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, well, that would be a fun exercise, although he's not a serial killer and this would just be for fun. It was being so fucking careful, dude. It was like walking on eggshells. I was like, bitch, I just said for fun. It's like, oh, I see what you're doing. Are you doing this for the podcast? But it knows that. It's so weird, dude. It's fucking weird.
No, it is weird.
Yeah, your chat sucks.
And I didn't realize, I don't know if there's anything
He
at all to
doesn't mean
do with the theory of him being a serial killer. I had no idea that he tried to become a professional baseball player.
He paid. He donated and was on the team.
Yeah.
And people were pissed because it was
Yeah.
a real spot.
Yeah.
He made a donation.
But then
to
he
the team.
he didn't give a donation to the team. He gave a donation to a huge charity
Is that what it
on
was?
behalf of the team.
Yeah, and then they let him have a spot.
Yeah.
He dressed out and
he
played. I
sucked?
think. He was actually a good athlete. It said in high school.
I think
Yeah.
yes,
Weren't
he
we all
sucked.
in high school?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Was he a good baseball player? He was probably a fantastic baseball player.
Yeah.
Was he
Not
good enough to
Major
play
League.
Major League Baseball?
No.
No, he fucking
No,
wasn't.
he's a country singer.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
Vince Gill, on the other hand, was on PGA or something, or turned down PGA to go ahead and get signed for his album or something. There are some of those things,
but but just the things, it's this person went missing and was thought to have once listened to Garth Brooks.
Yes, that's the kind of thing.
And then 5 weeks later,
Had they heard of Garth Brooks?
5 weeks later, they found his body in the trunk of a car, near the airport that Garth Brooks would have flown out of.
Were they in Hooters one night when someone selected G5?
Like what?
Yeah, it's like
yeah. Yeah, so it was rough. But my favorite thing, and by the way, when he did Chris Gaines, and I kind of want to go back and watch this, apparently he hosted Saturday Night Live as Garth Brooks, and the musical guest was Chris Gaines.
You had to go get in the makeup
which is
every time?
fucking great. I really like that. That's
Very
fantastic.
strange.
You had to go change out every time?
Yeah, he changed out for his 2 songs.
Well, just for the songs, yeah.
So, but
I mean, changed out is fix his hair and put eyeliner on.
yeah.
Threw a leather jacket on.
So in all of this,
He just brought Chris Angel in to sing.
that's right.
That's how it was. He didn't even have to change.
The thing that I liked the most was welcome to Reddit. Some people on Reddit started to think that if they really looked at Tom Segura, they were able to make even stronger connections between Tom Segura dates and murders and missing people.
There we go.
That's
Now
what
we're
I'm saying.
talking.
I think you can really do it with anyone.
No,
Well,
here's
here's-
good.
But
these are real.
These
though.
were much better than
These
the
are
Garth
real.
Brooks one.
Yeah, these are real.
They were.
This really happened.
So there's a guy named Jalon Blacks who has a YouTube channel.
We're gonna
He's got-
start where the body's tea.
He didn't need to say he was black after his name.
That's true. But he talks about there was a person, I'm not finding the name, Christian Pugh,
Pew pew.
goes to the Garth Brooks show September 19th, or no, I'm sorry, scratch
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura. He performs on September 19th, 2019 at the Moody Theater. And he's doing presets, getting ready to do his special Ball Hog, like a full,
Yeah.
I think it's on Netflix or I'm not sure what streamer it's on. So he goes to the show, he leaves and he goes to the Clive Bar where he drinks, has his tab, closes his tab and leaves. And apparently there was an after party that Tom Segura went to. And I wasn't sure if it was at the Clive Bar or if it was a bar like right next to the Clive Bar. But so right after the show, they were both like legitimately in roughly the same
Area.
place. So his body is found south of Lady Bird Lake. Or he is found. He wasn't dead. I thought he was dead. But he had a huge contusion on his head. And there's a bridge going over the lake. Someone hit him over the head and threw him over the edge of this bridge, supposedly to land in the lake, but they missed the lake and he landed in these like 10-foot tall hedges and he was unconscious for like a month.
So he's just a serial thriller.
A serial thriller.
Yeah.
So 3 days later, they find this guy in the bushes and drag him out. He's in a coma for like a month and then he finally wakes up.
Were you there for 3 days?
Fuck yeah, he
God
did.
Damn. Bleeding out.
But
He
so
was sleepy.
again, this all the correlations were there because this correlated to when he moved to Texas when
Austin. Yeah.
into Austin when
Right.
all the comedians migrated there, and 12 people have gone missing in Ladybug Lake since he moved
Oh no.
to Ladybug Lake, and everybody in the area says there is
But a lot of comedians moved there, yeah.
the killer of Ladybug Lake.
Yeah.
But again, they're starting to track him down, and I forget. I want to watch the whole thing. There was a clip because this Pew guy was on a podcast, being interviewed, like how crazy this is. And then the guy was like, there's no way. And this was like right after a Tom Segura thing. And he actually knew Tom Segura and brought him up on FaceTime. And he's like, Tom, this guy like got knocked out the night of your show. And he's like showing him the FaceTime and everything. But I didn't get to
Yeah.
see the whole clip.
That's funny.
But there was that one. And then
That one doesn't really count. He
there's a
didn't die.
YouTuber
Well, he
named,
tried to kill
they
him.
tried to kill him.
Tried to
There's
kill
a YouTuber named Mr. Smooth-Olio, who talks about another death from someone falling off a bridge.
So there's
at
like
a
an
concert.
MO.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
He's a bridge killer,
He's
yeah.
a bridge killer. November
Yeah.
5th, 2022,
The
Celebrity
Bridge Lake
Theater.
Killer.
The remains of 47-year-old Jose Jimenez, aka Grandpa, were found by a utility worker, and he was he worked as a chef, and he ended up leaving, and he was in the same exact area where Tom Segura was performing, where Tom Segura's hotel was, and then they found him thrown off a bridge into a lake and
Was he
killed.
bludgeoned?
I didn't say if he was.
He's a
he was
sophisticated
bludgeoned.
killer. He's like, Might I interest you in a game of bridge?
Yeah. The pun is delightful.
He loved it. Brad loved it.
And that was even like the stories are all on that was in Phoenix, Arizona. It was like Phoenix Channel 12 has the whole stories and everything. So and then I think there was one more that was on Reddit as well. But I thought it was pretty great.
So now they're starting to link.
I thought it was pretty great that they turned it around.
That's good.
And started linking Tom's.
Like
and after the fucking 2 hours of this guy, fat mouthing a bunch of non-facts about Garth Brooks might have been somewhere in the same state where someone got murdered once. It's like these fucking YouTubers and Redditors are like, no. This guy got thrown off a bridge. He was last seen at a Tom Segura show. We have evidence.
There's proof.
Proof.
But to Tom's defense, I think all he ever did was said he was weird on social media. It's like, man, that guy's kind of creepy. He looks like.
But there is a fucked up clip. There's a fucked up clip on your mom's house.
Yeah.
Now I think it's been mentioned like the fan they say that the
they definitely leaned into it.
Lore is like it's like they took it as canon.
Well, no,
You
check
know
this
what I
out.
mean?
Check this out. There's a clip. It's him and his wife talking, and his wife starts the conversation. If you fucking YouTube this, you're gonna find it. She starts and she's like, "I don't think I could have sex with someone young, like some like young dashing, boy or something. Like I couldn't do it. It would just make me think of my own kids, and it's gross, and I wouldn't want anything to do with it." And then Tom was like, "Yeah, you're right. That is kind of gross." And he stopped and thought about it. He said, "I think the only way I would want to do it is if I smashed it like on the balcony, and then like as soon as I was done, I just like threw her off the balcony."
Oh no!
And she was like, "So is this fantasy about fucking her or about throwing her off the balcony?" And he's a little bit of both.
The bridge killer.
Exactly.
Oh man.
And I know he's a comedian and he's there busting balls, but the delivery was not funny.
Yeah.
Like she even looked like that was a weird thing for you to say now.
They were going down weird territory.
They
Talking
were.
about fucking young dudes.
They were, but then
the other thing we forgot too. I don't know if you saw the interview. It was like an early Garth interview where they were like he was going to try to be in a movie. Like they offered to have him be in a couple movies and he turned the roles down. Like Saving Private Ryan, he was supposed to be in. Like Steven Spielberg offered to have him be in.
Well, originally he said yes, but then he found out it was Saving Private Ryan and not Saving Ryan's Privates.
Right. Yeah.
That was
And
the
he
sequel.
turned, and he was like, "Oh, it's Saving Private. Oh, it's a war movie."
never
One he was
mind.
supposed to also
No,
be in a different one that was like kind of a big deal, and he turned the role down, like a major role, and I can't think of what it was. And he said he would be overshadowed or whatever. But then they said it was before all that happened, though. He had an offer for a movie, and he was like, "Well, if I was ever in a movie," and they're like, "Well, you look like a good guy for sure," and he's like, "I think I'd rather be a bad guy. I want to kill somebody. That sounds like fun." And there is an interview where he says, "I want to kill someone. That sounds like fun." I'd
Yeah,
rather
and
be the bad guy.
that's the start of the Chris
that was
Gaines
a big
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And he
they played
chose
those-
to be Chris Gaines, and he chose like the ego or the alter ego setup, and all.
I
the
mean, if
stuff,
nothing else, I mean, I know the Chris Gaines thing was for a movie role, but it is his notion of this character and his idea of this character, and he did.
And it's fucking super
personify
dark.
it, and he did it. It's his fucking brainchild.
Yeah.
So if I was gonna pick a character, I probably wouldn't have picked one where my family died and I was a sex crazed Australian fucking musician.
He's a sex addicted Australian
let's be
musician
real.
whose family's died.
Let's be real. All Australian musicians are sex craved.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's just.
I mean,
so he was just playing the part.
Mhm.
I mean, that's it.
I mean,
And I guess
Dingo's gone. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen.
If Brent was Australian, he wouldn't be whistling. He'd have a didgeridoo. Like,
What was it called?
That's a didgeridoo.
You got an extra syllable there.
No, it's a didgeridoo.
Yeah, you'd have a digital. You'd have a digital dude.
Oh, that's an electronic one that you're talking about. Yeah.
Didgeridoo.
Yeah,
It takes batteries. The one Brad has.
and I haven't seen it yet, but I guess there. Tom Segura has a TV show on Netflix that he's done one season of.
Oh yeah, I can't. I don't know.
Twisted Mind.
It's supposed
or
to be
something
wild.
like that.
It's too much, I think.
But
Just on
there's-
the description, I don't want to watch it.
There's one of them that's about a country western singer that people think is him taking
Yeah.
a jab at Garth.
I heard there's a lot of
Brooks.
wieners in it. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, jackass.
I don't want to get too excited.
Yeah.
Maybe in about a year we could do another episode and we'll feature Tom Segura as the serial killer. Like we'll be able to link stuff.
Yeah, we'll have more
information.
We'll have more Tom Segura serial killer information.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think that's funny.
Is that it? That's what we got?
That's what
all
I
we
got.
got.
So yeah, I mean, except just to say again, like, welcome to the fucking era of social influencers.
Internet.
Like this fucking guy makes a couple of jokes on a podcast and on some clips that go viral on fucking Instagram and TikTok. And now there's thousands of people spamming.
I think it's
Garth
funny
Brooks,
people
like,
are going
holding
to the
up.
concerts.
Like the thing
that's
is, like
hilarious.
one of them
Like,
they showed is like a guy goes to the concert and like holds up a "We love you, Garth" sign.
On the
so
back.
the camera pans to it, and then the sign behind it is "Where are the bodies, G?"
And they
And
zoom
he
out,
just
flips
drops
it.
the
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
just drops the front sign. So now the camera's got full attention.
Yeah.
And they
That's-
zoomed out.
Yeah,
super
they're
quick.
zooming out
Yeah.
and moving the camera as the director cuts
Yeah.
away
That's
from
hilarious.
it. But it's
though.
like
That's funny, man.
I have an idea.
People are crazy.
For after the show, remind me.
Okay.
Deep dive. I have
All right.
a funny side project I think would be funny
Okay.
that I think we could probably do and do a whole episode,
All right.
and it might get some traction. Actually, I think
Okay.
it'd be
Think
fun.
so?
Yeah.
I don't know. I doubt it.
So that's the thing. Not much on it. The book is really weird and very speculative, and I just love the reversal that now people are looking for Tom Segura to be the serial killer.
Yeah, that's
Also, I think if you're listening to this and you're wondering what the whistle's about, that was on the pregame. That was in the warm up.
Yes.
So if you want to hear the whistle,
Well, I still haven't done
Yeah.
anything with some of the other beginning.
Yeah.
I still got to package it. Not really
let's
sure.
not forget though, because that
No,
last,
I'm not.
yeah, because there was good shit in that one,
Yeah,
and
no,
we've
we're purposely
had
doing stuff in the
throwbacks to like, hey,
beginning.
this
Yeah.
happened before the show, but we
Yeah.
had a pretty funny warm up. We laughed till we cried.
Yeah.
Dave
Yeah, I
lost
was
the
like, I
fuck- yeah,
could-
Dave,
I-
Dave
it
was,
took me
we
a-
had to wait for him to recover.
It took me a minute to recover before I could.
It was all part of the plan, man. That was my intent. I whistled really good. I fucked it up on purpose. Jazz hands and a dry whistle. That's how I start my day, man.
Yeah, that's right.
One jazz hand
Dry
and a dry
whistle,
whistle.
but not a dry eye in the house.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
I like it. All
Hilarious.
right. So we are brought to you by El Yucateco Hot Sauce. That is our primary sponsor. It is nutritious and delicious. You can find it at most major grocery stores. You can get it at elucateco.com. You can get it at mexgrocery.co.uk. It's on Amazon. It's at actually, I think some store like Winco has it now, and they didn't have it before, I think. Albertsons actually had a couple bottles.
Oh, did they?
Yes. But man, Albertsons,
Albertsons
Vons are
and
hit or
Vons
miss.
are the worst.
They're hit
For
or
like-
miss though.
for
I
like
think
ethnic food.
Yeah, they are.
you know what
They're
I think
really
though?
bad.
Terrible.
I think they're very centric to their demographic
Yeah,
of their
white people.
surrounding. No, I think their neighborhood dictates it a little bit.
Probably does.
Like
I don't know.
I go to the ghetto Albertsons because I live near the ghetto, sort of in the ghetto, surrounded by the ghetto. And like, you know, like you don't want to go there at night probably. And it's a different
fine.
thing.
You'll
When
be
I go to
fine.
the fancy Albertsons and Vons, they have other shit. Like they have the fucking Taco Works chips that I'm looking for or whatever when mine doesn't have it.
Like the liquor
Yeah.
and deodorant's not locked up.
Dude, I have to fucking wait for Q-tips, bro.
Oh, brutal.
I can't buy Q-tips. You can't buy
Yeah.
normal bar soap at mine. You have to press the
I
button
wouldn't
and
go
wait
to
for the
that
fucking
one.
guy.
I just drive somewhere else.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I
No,
just
it's
drive down
annoying,
the
but
street.
like I'll see the dude, I'll be like, yo, I got to get some soap. And like he's like, all right. And then he'll just walk around
I'm
with
not
me. Like
gonna-
I got to get Q-tips, a toothbrush, toothpaste,
It's
jerky's
the same
locked. You
reason
can't
I
get
won't-
jerky.
I won't-
Jerky's locked up.
Jesus
I won't
Christ. Yeah, I would
go-
not go to that
I won't
store.
go
dude.
to. I won't go to Walmart because shit's locked up.
But it's like 6 blocks from my house, or I got to drive all
Well,
the
it's
way
like
to Winco. And I won't go
A lot
to
of times
Walmart.
you have Walmart and Target next to each other, and it's like Target, nothing's locked up.
Right.
Walmart, everything's locked up. So I just go to Target and
Yeah.
buy the shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't go to Walmart, Target. I haven't been to a Walmart or Target in fucking over a year, probably
Why?
for sure. I just
Why?
don't go in there. What do I need in there?
I don't
what
know.
the fuck do I need?
Bananas?
No, I
don't
get
know.
bananas at Albertsons.
I don't know.
They're not locked up.
You need soap.
Yeah. I get
You need
soap. I just
Dr.
wait. I go
Bronner's.
get the dude.
You need Dr. Bronner's soap, peppermint soap.
Yeah, I have no desire to go in Walmart. I don't know if I'll ever go into Walmart
Walmart's
again.
terrible.
I don't miss it.
There's
There's
Target's
nothing I
not
need.
bad though. Target's fine.
Target's fine. What am I going to
I'm
do?
fine
Buy
with
fucking
Target,
color
yeah.
hand towels? Like, what the fuck do I need in Target? I'm not going to get
They
anything
have
in there.
food and they have whatever in there.
Like
They have
what?
candy.
I'm not
They have
buying
beef
candy.
jerky. They have drinks.
I get
They
that
have
shit
water.
on
They have
Am-
bubbly
I get it
water.
on Amazon. Albertsons has bubbly water. There's no reason to go to Target. I'm not going to buy some.
Well,
home
you could
decor.
say I go to Target and there's no reason to go to Albertsons.
No, you can't get everything at Target.
You could
You can
Really?
get more at Target.
Is there groceries that
Yes,
great?
they have groceries.
They have
Yeah.
everything that Albertsons has and more for grocery.
Not
Dave says no. My groceries
probably.
are. I'll be honest.
Probably
though.
because if you think about part of the grocery store, it's not groceries. Like they got like the dog food aisle, they got the fucking paper towel aisle.
No, there's
they got
definitely
the
more.
fucking
There's
baby
definitely more
aisle.
selection at Albertsons.
Target's got a pretty good
I
selection.
mean, they're fine. I mean, I can
Target's
get,
got a
I
fucking
can get
whole
away
the
with it,
whole
yeah.
fucking side.
I'll be honest.
Has-
From my part of the groceries, it's pretty fucking straightforward, dude. I get about
They would
10
have more
items.
meat for sure and more produce.
There's like 10 items.
but like
Definitely more
cereals,
produce.
like
Target's
pasta.
produce is bullshit.
Yeah, but they still have whatever. I mean, they got lettuce, they got eggs, they got milk. They got.
I also
mean,
work at a farmer's market, so if I need produce,
got
I
all
just
that
get it
stuff,
there.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I get
No, you
Sprouts. That's it. And then like
Sprouts is
bananas,
terrible.
Greek yogurt,
You go to Sprouts?
eggs. No, I buy Sprouts at the farmer's market, like microgreens, like
Like-
broccoli sprouts, not the store Sprouts. I buy broccoli sprouts and like radish and alfalfa sprouts, just like weird mixes.
Like stocks?
Yeah, you're not confused. You're just being mean now. It's just mean, Brad. Leave my Sprouts out of this. Anyways,
I was saying stocks. You said Sprouts. I said stocks.
and
But
bonds.
all
I
of
get
that,
bonds, too.
all of that is to say,
Yeah.
buy all you can take outside.
Yes, exactly. They have it. At,
You don't have to, though.
You can find it everywhere. Yeah,
you don't
you
have
can.
to.
And they're
I'm not
they're,
telling
they're
you
awesome.
to.
I'm telling you to.
I'm not telling you to.
And Tommy Guns, he's got some guns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Message
Yes.
him. Ask him for a pic. He might
We
send
need,
it.
we need a pic.
Still on the flex though, yeah.
Yeah.
We need a
Impressive.
picture. We need a picture. Is he wearing? I picture him like he looks like Jake from State Farm.
In my mind, he
Not
wears
the black
in
one,
my
the other
mind, he wears whatever I want.
He wears like a red polo with khakis.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's wearing all the time.
He works at
He's
Target.
busting out of him. I'll
He
tell
could
you
work.
that.
He could work at Target.
Right.
That's how they got the El Yucateco in there.
Yeah.
When Tommy Guns wears khakis, they're called cockies. I'm gonna tell you that right now, bro. He's busting out of them bitches. Yeah,
He's wearing khakis and his khakis eating
Yeah.
Takis.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's right.
because they're hot. He's the hot Takis.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Well, is that it? I don't have
That's
anything else for Patreon. If you want,
Keep posting your
if
shit,
you're,
though.
if you're not listening, or if you're listening to this, remember it's on YouTube. You can watch it. Also,
Until it gets pulled every fucking time
Yeah.
we say something wrong.
Also, it's watchable on Spotify. Other than that, you're listening to it. We thank you. And if you can, even if you're not watching on YouTube or Spotify or whatever, you can go comment, go like and subscribe to all that stuff. Follow, just because it helps us out. So if you're into the show and you want to help out, just do those things. You can send us whiskey, and we don't have enough. Like we're getting low. So you could send us whiskey. That way we could drink it on the show and enjoy that. And patreon.com /Sofa King podcast. As we mentioned in the last show, which isn't out yet. That's weird. There's shirts and things being shipped out. And that's been cool. And actually, Antoinette Yancey visited, who has been a longtime patron.
Long time.
We hung out with her in Chicago, hung out with her in New York, with among other people, and she came with her shirt on. Pretty cool, looked good.
That's the first time I saw one. Those are cool.
So
yeah.
yeah, and we actually haven't even seen them because it's printed by Patreon. So so pretty cool. And other than that, remember, don't be the top.
Keep it raw. Yeah, ranch house quiet, something breathing in the vents. Garth talking sweet, but the vibe feel tense. Boots on the porch with the dried up dents. Tracks in the dirt like somebody hopped a fence. Smiling on camera like a mannequin glitch. Instagram captions always feeling kinda stiff. Love all the people, yeah, that line's rich. When half of them vanished somewhere out in the sticks. Tour bus stores slam late at night. Crew won't talk, but they don't look right. Lights from the barn flicker off and ignite. Something in the shadows ain't built for the spotlight. Where the bodies at? Ask him and he freeze.